Morning world, Jimmy Trev here. Roll the intro. Hi, Jimmy Trev here and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it. Anyway, morning world, Jimmy Trev here. So it's tattoo day. We're off to Gainder in the boat and I'm going to get my tattoo done. I'm not going to show you what the design is, you'll just have to wait and see till I come out. But firstly, I've got to head down to the chemist. They owe me some pills. I got my script the other day, last week. I forgot all about it, but they said they owe me 4 pills, so I'm going to go down and pick them up. Then I need to go to the post office. Nev, getting your stickers in the mail today, mate. So hopefully you'll have them towards the end of the week. Although I don't think the post office, it's only 20 to 9. I don't think the post office actually opens till 9. So there's my tenant Sandy right in front of me. Well, my last video certainly stirred up a bit of comment. And that guy I called Chookfucker decided to change his name to Chookfucker. I mean, that's just crazy, mate. Sorry. And he's still hanging around. And you're a tool. I don't know if you and Chookfucker are actually the same person, because you're right up each other's arse about everything. But anyway, the fact that you changed your name, mate, I think that's really funny, and I think that shows you must have some sort of good character. And it shows you've at least got a sense of humour, and you basically told me to go get effed by doing that. So well done to you, mate. I really appreciate people that, you know, all right, you had to go at me, I had to go back and, you know, said my piece, but you know what, you didn't go all blurty, you didn't go all girly and have a sook and a cry. You actually just changed your name to Chookfucker and then just get on with the job. So fucking well done, mate. You know, like I said, tip my hat to you, mate. Not many people are that good, so yeah, I appreciate that sort of stuff, and I'm glad you're going to stick around. I mean, if you do piss off, that's fine, mate, but if you want to stick around the channel, I'm more than happy to have you here. But just don't tell me to go and take it to someone who knows what they're doing. I like trying to work out what I'm doing myself. I think it's the only way you learn is just by learning by mistakes. Anyway, I've got to go and race into the chemist here and grab some drugs, so back in a minute. Right, I was, so got my meds, which I'm going to take one in a second. Got me benapanfin for my tattoo once it's done. That's what we do over here. A lot of people reckon you shouldn't use it. I've used it on all my tattoos. All the old school tattoos, they always say benapanfin. So basically, I get my tat done. You can't really see. It's going in here. It's not going to be very big, but it's going in there. And basically, you just get my tat done, and they'll cream it, cover it in Glad wrap. I'll wash it off tonight in the shower, or later on today in the shower, and then I'll just keep putting the benapanfin on. So before we go anywhere, they shortchanged me on my meds the other week, last week. And they told me to come back on Wednesday, and I forgot all about it. I'm just sitting there last night thinking, shit, that's right, they owe me some meds. Rightio. So the appointment's not till 10. It's 9:15 now. It's about a 40-minute run over to Gainder. Now, the other reason I'm taking the boat today is there is definitely, looks like some showers about. It's looking pretty grey out there. So I want to take the boat. I just don't want to be caught out in the rain. And the other thing is, if it had gone hot and sunny, I didn't want to have a long sleeve shirt on rubbing up against my tattoos. So now I don't think the post office opens till 9 o'clock, although someone's there, but they might have only just been going to their post box. I'm pretty sure this doesn't open till 9, but I'll go and have a quick look. I know this lady. All right, I'll go and see if it's open, and then we'll come back. So, and the light's on. I think it is. All right, Nev, I'm going to go and post your stickers, so I'll catch you when I get back. All right, Wild, got that done. Nev, your sticker's in the mail, mate. I couldn't believe it. I was sitting there first, and this fucking old German bitch walked in front of me, and then stood there for ages. I hate queue jumpers. All right, we're off to Gainder. A little bit delayed, but it's only about a 40-minute run, but hopefully I'll be there by 10. Little quick detour past the pub to see if my sticker's still there on the window. I took it off the other day and I put it back on there. And my sticker's still on the pub window. Alright, cool. Alright, we're off to Gainder. Alright, so Neb, stickers are in the mail, mate. You hopefully see them at the end of the week. I must be right, that four-wheel drive's going. Can't bloody see when there's a four-wheel drive in your way. Alright, turn you guys around. So it's a pretty cloudy old day. Certainly won't be doing no 40 degrees today. And there may or may not be a couple of showers around. I know my lawn could do with a bit of a drink. Doesn't even know his own horns anymore. Wow. Get it on. Not quite the same as on the bike, is it? So and the other reason I'm taking the boat today is it hasn't had a decent run since Woodgate, and then I had all these starter motor problems that we all know about that I've since fixed. All it was a bloody solenoid. I knew it was a solenoid all along. I was just getting my hands on a good working one was the problem. Yeah. And thank you for everyone saying, big thank you to Wayne for that. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. I now owe him a steering box and a steering setup for a HK, which I've got sitting at home in the shed, so that was a trade-off. I swapped him that for the starter motor. And at the end of the day, I'd say that's a pretty good bloody trade myself. Over in the distance, my Kyla mount. Hey baby, that's to you, Kyla. That is a beautiful mount. And to get up to the peak and back, you're looking at about a 3-hour walk over that way. I know you can't see on camera, but anyway. So to make the summit all the way up and down, if you're fit, you're looking at about a 3-hour round trip. Fucking roadworks. I'm already behind schedule now for being held up at the post office by that old giddy. I can't believe she did that. Just walked straight in front of me. Miles to Bam Bam, and then I think it's another 10 or 15 miles up to Gainder from there. I think it's about a 70-mile round trip today, thereabouts. Road feels like it's just running beautiful, smooth, quiet. That's beautiful. About due for its next oil change. One of my subscribers is supposed to be showing up on Thursday, I think he said, which I'm looking forward to. Maybe that'll be a ride up to Bundy. I don't know where he's coming from. And I'm not sure where he's riding to. I presume he's on a bike. Said he might stay the night, so... yeah, that's happening Thursday. Past this caravan before we get into the hills. I feel I've already left it a little bit too late. Between here and the hills there's very few overtaking spots. I think we're already gone. I think I've already missed them. I don't know this road as well as I know the road to Gainder and Bundy. This is it. Oh, we got a shot. Yeah, we got a shot. Here we go. There you go. Only I've got past it without too much trouble. Hills get pretty big up here, so anyone towing a caravan, they're going to be down to about 50 mile an hour. I remember when I was leaving Big and heading for Victoria in my big bus that's parked in the backyard, fully loaded, overloaded, trailer on the back, bike, all my gear and practically everything I owned jammed into that bus. I was 11.5 tonne. I was about 2 tonne off maximum limit. And I leave home, and this is the first set of hills I hit. And I was literally down to first gear, calling up over these bloody hills. Like, shit, what have I done? I was to turn around and go home. We made it down, made it back. Got the flash. Beautiful. Especially when everything's green, and it's nice country to ride around here. I do love living up this way. Not just because of the temperature. Don't mention the wall, especially to Brother Pete. He loses his shit over it. Yeah, no, it's beautiful country to ride around up here. Although when you have a drought for 3 years out here, it looks dry and desolate. You look like you're in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's just, everything's just dust. Dirt and dust. But we've had so much rain in the last year and a half that it does. It just makes the place look so beautiful. the next job for the boat, V8 springs. Actually, the next job for the boat is tightening up the right left-hand wheel bearing on the front. And I might get my front tyres reversed on the rims. Someone picked up that the inside tread was getting down a bit. Yeah, well, you're dead right. It is. It's going down a little bit. That's not bad. I've had these tyres on the boat 6 years now. So they've done pretty well, and I've done, what, 20, 30,000 miles on them. They've been to Victoria and back twice. Once with the 6-cylinder, once with the V8. Actually, no, I've never done the V8 down to Victoria in this. No, I haven't. I've never driven the V8. I've never driven this down as a V8. I've only ever driven it down as a 6-cylinder. Colston Lakes. So, yeah, I've done quite a few miles on these springs. Sorry, I've done quite a few miles on these tyres. Guy off there to the left is the one that helped me when I lost the bolt out of my gear lever on the bike. So yes, definitely the V8 springs need to go in. Oh, actually, this is one of the jobs I will come around. Rightio, so the next job I need to do on the boat. God, these things get hot. These cameras. Yeah, the next job I need to do on the boat is the front springs. I've got V8 springs there. I've had them there for like nearly a year. But I definitely need to do the front springs. I'm not doing that job in the driveway. I don't have the gear I need. I don't trust what I've got as far as equipment to be able to ratchet down a set of V8 springs and put them in there. So I will actually hand that job over to JJ Autos. And plus, once the new springs, I'll have to get some heavy duty shockies as well, front shocks. But once those springs go in, it will need another wheel. We'll have to have another wheel alignment done. So I might as well just have it all done at the one time. It's only a couple of hundred. They said they could do it for probably a couple of $100, which is pretty good. Ben, he's the mechanic there. He's only a young fella, but he's a bloody good mechanic, and he owns a couple of HT Caymaneros, so he knows the cars well. I'm pretty sure. I thought they said an old guy did this wheel alignment like 6 years ago, 5.5 years ago. When I got the car, this thing wouldn't even drive in a straight line. It was so fucked. Couldn't even go around a corner. Then I bought a front end off Brother Pete down in Victoria, HT front end, and I rebuilt that. Well, I had bigger an engineering rebuild, and they fucked up all the bushes, so it never went together right. But while I had that in the car, I had the original HK front end out, and I rebuilt that. You know, ball joints, bushes, all that, all done. Put that back in the car, and then took it to JJ's, and I thought an old bloke did it, but Ben said he did the wheel alignment of this car. And this wheel alignment has stood up. Oh, what's going on here? We're braking hard. This wheel alignment has stood for 6 years and not scrubbed out my tyres. So for 6 years, I've done what? I reckon I've done about 30,000 miles, 20 to 30,000 miles on them tyres. I've done a lot. But for 6 years, set and forget literally. And that was with the 6-cylinder in there. Then I've dumped the V8 in there. And the springs, you know, they're a little bit soft, and certainly that's why I got nicknamed the boat by the lady I bought it off, Bernadette, down at Hepburn Springs in Victoria. I bought the boat off her. She bought this 26 years ago. Paid $1,800 for it. And driving back from Ringwood in Melbourne back up to Hepburn Springs, she got home and said, I'm going to call this thing the boat, because it drives like a bloody boat. So that's where the name come. I didn't give it that name. And Bruce Stewart, smart ass, nicknamed it Daz Boot. And if you ever seen the movie Daz Boot, it's actually German for the boat. So it does occasionally, we call it Das Boot. But anyway, stuck the V8 in here and I never replaced the springs. So it's been doing pretty good on these front tyres and that wheel alignment young Ben did. He done a bloody good job. And when I said to J Days about how well the wheel alignment hold up, they said, oh, well, it must have been a good wheel alignment. I said, well, it's only a good wheel alignment if you've got a good front end. If your front end's shit, it doesn't matter how good you do the wheel alignment. If you haven't got a good solid front end, it's not going to stay in. It's going to go out anyway, and it's going to scrub tyres. So the fact that this is a fully rebuilt HK front end, not HT, not HG, but HK. And for those, I prefer the HK front end because it has grease nipples. Alright, we're going to get past this four-wheel drive. I'll show you how it's done. 71 RM. See you later. Woo! Hot dog! That's how we do that. The boat is fucking purring. So yes, next job on the list. Trouble is, it's probably about 2 months away. They're booked out for 2 to 3 months solid, JJ Autos in town here, and I don't want to take it anywhere else. I wouldn't trust them with a lot of other things, but I certainly trust Ben to put the front springs in properly and do a really good wheel alignment. I trust him to do that 100%. Actually, I'd rather give it to him than anyone else, to tell you the truth. And after the debacle I had with Rum City Exhaust trying to get me extractors in here that never happened. Yeah, anyway. Rightio, coming. I don't know why people put their foot on the fucking brakes when you're coming into a town like this. And if someone asks about those red lines on the ground, they're speed markers to show that you're either coming into a low speed zone or you're actually leaving town. And I've got a caravan going to be in front of me, and always the way when you're running behind time and you want, oh, the fucking truck's turning right as well, whereas well I want to go. I'm gonna get held up here. Oh, that coil's making some noise. That coil is buzzing. Alright, the truck's pulled over, that's good. Free run. Yeah, that coil's buzzing. I'm wondering if that's because I left it turned on all night. It doesn't seem to interfere with the running of the car, but 27, 30, 18 miles to Gainder. It's about 18 minutes. And we're pushing it pretty tight getting there on time. I'm very excited to get this tattoo today. It's certainly dedicated to someone I love very much. I think she already knows something's going on. I think you already know what's going on. You don't know what I'm getting, but I think you know what I think she knows, you know. I think you know it's for you, or about you, or something like that anyway. So acting. Yes, I think she knows it's her that I'm about to get this tattoo done for. She has no idea what I'm doing. She doesn't really know, but I think she knows. One of those things. And I hope she likes it. Well, I hope everyone likes it, but I hope she likes it, and I hope he does a good job of what I want done. It's not very complex, it's very simple, very straightforward. And it's covers everything I need to say. 6 miles. 6 miles. And yep, very big thank you to Michaela for drawing it up for me while working on a laptop and graphicsing it up for me. Done a really good job. Ripped it up pretty quick actually. A bit over an hour and a half maybe to get it done exactly how I wanted it done. Touchdown Gainder. Woohoo! Hot dog. And we're about to go past the big tomato. Sister shells, I'll always call it that. It's actually the big orange. But the first time I shouted out to checking the car out. The first time I drove past it on video and Michelle, my sister, said, "Is that the big tomato?" I said, "No, it's a big bloody orange," but you're right, it does. It looks more red than orange. I don't know if it shows up on video, but that looks more like a tomato than it does a big bloody orange, I can tell you that. So there it is there, that's the bit, again, that was closed. The big orange, right there. It's closed. Fucking COVID ruined everything for so many people. And knows what summer's all about. We think it gets hot and bigger than this town gets excruciatingly hot out here. Don't you back into me. Mr. Blood. Right. Where's my tattoo shop? It's here somewhere. There it is, tattoo shop. And he doesn't look very open. I might be way too early. Rightio, Wells, we're at the tattoo shop. I'm about to go in and get some work done. I see lights on there. Anyway, I'll go and see if he's open. If not, I'll wander over to the gem shop and see what models they got floating around over there. So, I'm not taking you to the tattoo shop. I've only ever been to this guy a couple of times. Excuse me. I'm not going to take you into the tattoo shop. I'm not even going to ask if I come in and film. I've only been here a couple of times. He's not like I'm a good friend of his or anything. I'm just some guy who randomly shows up out of the blue every so often. So I'm not like his best mate or anything. And I don't know how comfortable or uncomfortable he would be about me filming in there, so we're not going to do it. So, in saying that, I will catch you when I come out of the tattoo shop with my new tattoo. So, rightio world, catch you on the way home with my new ink. Later, bye. Rightio world, so tattoo's done. I can't show you till I get home, but it looks pretty fucking good. Oh shit, stupid camera. Well, that was a few hours work there for 150 bucks. All right, let's get home. Rightio, well, it's back in the big. Let's go home. Rightio, well, we're back in the big. Looks like we've had a bit of a shower here. I left all my bus windows and everything open, so right, my laptop and everything's alright. There's a fair bit of water lying around, so I don't know how much rain we've had, but we've certainly had some. Shit, there's water everywhere. And I left all my bus windows open. I hope everything's all good. Passion fruits are coming on beautifully. touchdown home. Let's get some windows down. Oh. Rightio, well, we're home, back in the big. How good is that? Rightio, I'm going to go and clean up and get this bandage off and then show you guys me tattoo. I can't show you at the moment because I'm all bandaged up still. So I've got to go and wash up, clean up, and then I can show you what it looks like afterwards. So, rightio, well, I'll catch you when I'm back in the bus and I can show you what my tattoo looks like. So, later. Rightio, world. Rightio, world. We're back in the bus. My arm's all blooded up. So, to get my bandage off and show you my tattoo, I need to wet my arm completely, and that way I can get the paper off. Otherwise I'll end up taking the ink out with it. I learnt that a long time ago. Always wet your arm up when removing covers from tattoos. Give it a good soaking. Oh God, it's on my fucking hair. Ow! Ow! There we go. Right. Oh shit, that stings a bit. Put a bit of soap on there, wash it off, clean it up, and then I'll get some oil in. I'll get some Benapanthen into it. So there you are. That's my new tattoo. I don't know how well that comes up. MCW with lotus plants. I don't think that's showing up too good. I'll just pat that dry. Nope. No, I'll take the outside. Alright, we're outside now. So that's the new tattoo. This area here, that's my new tattoo. So that was 3 hours of work and 150 bucks. MCW. There is a story to that, but I'm not getting into that today. So anyway, well, that was 3 hours worth of work there. A little bit of freehand. Michaela made up the loader seat side and the MCW and put the colours in, and then he freehanded the extra bit because it just looked too plain. With just that there, it just didn't look right. So I said, mate, can you freehand me something under there? So that's what he came up with. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. There's a story to this. It means something to me. The colours always mean something to me. And ink is a very personal thing, and we always take our stuff very personally. So anyway, worlds, that's today's drive with the boat over to Gainder. I think it was about a 60, 70 mile round trip. I'm not really sure, which is about, in the new money, about 120k round trip. So looks like we've got some storms floating around. We might get some rain later. But anyway, worlds, so that's it for today. Stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I'll catch you later. Bye.